walked up to our patrol, and just that one day we didn't think anything of it. He was covered in ball bearings basically all around his chest.
We were out on a foot patrol clearing through a village. Someone popped up from a ditch and took some pot shots at us. Unfortunately, all 3 pot shots hit me.
Went straight through my main artery in my right leg, a couple of places.
I was like on a foot patrol one day and was hit by a roadside bomb. Knocked me off my feet. It killed my interpreter.
I was losing a lot of blood very quickly, and I was in and out of consciousness.
Pretty much that's the last thing I remember until I woke up 14 days later in Birmingham Hospital.
As I looked down, I thought I'd lost my left arm, which was hanging off just by a few strands of muscle and sinew.
Knock at the door, 2 guys standing there, didn't really think very much about it.
Are you Alexandra Bothan's mother? Then it suddenly hit her.
They asked if they could come in, so they brought me in here, I think, and sat down, and they just explained very, very well what had happened.
And she just looked at me, completely not knowing what to do or what to say. And it's at that point I realised I'd not got a leg, I'd lost the leg.
Because the Marines was my life, and I was going to do full service. I was going to be in for 22 years, maybe longer.
Yes, okay, I'm leaving the Marines, but I had no idea what I was going to do.
My career, in fact, was over.
What the hell am I going to do now? I had no idea what I was going to do, and that was the scary part.
Wings for Warriors is a new organisation which aims to inspire injured soldiers to recover themselves holistically as they train towards a legitimate civilian career as a helicopter pilot.
When this opportunity came, I just couldn't believe it. Absolutely overwhelmed by it.
For the first time, you know, in all nearly 18 months, you looked alive again.
Without learning to fly, I don't know where I'd be.
I worked with Billy as his GP over a number of years, watching him in the early stages following his injury. Billy was almost directionless. As a result of his involvement with Wings for Warriors and involvement with the project, psychologically I saw a huge change in Billy.
Now I've got a new zest for life, a new passion for life, and I'm a happy, playful dad as opposed to that. Yeah, I'd love to do it, kids, but my leg hurts.
Billy no longer identified himself as Billy the amputee. He now identifies himself as Billy the helicopter pilot who just happens to be an amputee.
It's made me feel like I'm actually doing something again, something that I can give back to people, because eventually I'd like to be an air ambulance pilot.
So getting yourself back into a mental process of thinking, having to work for yourself, that's been the biggest recovery for me, really.
We're trying to make real investments in real people to give them real futures.
They retrain our servicemen. They enable our wounded to achieve something which many of them have never believed they could achieve before.
It's not giving me a new job, it's giving me a new career, something I hopefully will be as good at and enjoy as much as I did with my last career.
There's a lot of great charities out there that do a lot of great things, but what's unique about us, and what's special about us, is that these guys are going to have a sustained long-term benefit, a career.
With the right mental attitude and access to the right tools and right organisations, an individual can overcome pretty much anything.
Any donation that you can make or give is going to make a long-term 20, 30, 40-year difference to somebody's life, as opposed to a quick fix which is only going to last for a week or so. It's a career, not a memory.